I've been on this job for 5 years. I haven't gotten a raise. I'm tired. I can't stand my boss. I can't stand my coworkers. I cannot deal with these people. Okay? I don't have lunch. I ain't got no freaking vacation days. They got us working every weekend. We were working 8 hours. Now they talking about we got to come in and do 12-hour shifts. Like, what? Take a breather. Take a breather and do what, girl? I need out. You need to give me a reason you need to tell me, look, just go ahead and quit. I don't want to hear anything rational. I just want to quit this damn job. And if you ain't got nothing good to tell me, that's what I'm getting ready to do. Hey everyone, I am Nikki Nicole and welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to get real. If you are watching this, maybe you're just done, exhausted with working at that job and it just doesn't feel worth it. And then the top matters off, you ain't got no money. You ain't got no savings or nothing set aside to fall back on. Honestly, I get it. And that's most Americans. With the economy being the way it is, whatever money we did have saved, I'm sure we've depleted it, we've ran through it. But today, I'm gonna give you some practical steps that will help you get unstuck if you are stuck before you do anything drastic. So let's get into it. Okay, so let's just be totally honest with one another. You can't just quit your job if you have a job that is paying your bills. I mean, you can, but it's that wise. You need to have a plan already in effect before you just say, the hell with it all, I'm done. Because you have to remember, you still have bills. Bills ain't going nowhere. You still got car payments. You still got rent, mortgage, and you may even have kids at home that depend on your finances. So, again, yes, you can just up and quit your job, but is that wise? You need to have a plan in effect. So let's get into it. Let's get into step number 1. Step 1, take a breather. Breathe in, breathe out. I know it sounds crazy, but it really does work. When you are fried or overwhelmed or just tired of a job, it is just so easy to just say, the heck with it all, I'm done, I quit, c'est la vie, I'm over it. But big decisions are best made with a clear head. My suggestion would be to take a day off, do something that makes you feel good, that takes your mind off work, and you'll find that resetting, your mind will give you a better, clear perspective. Really quick, I had a job that I made a lot of money on. I mean, a lot of money. And the job was so stressful. And I knew I needed to leave. I just didn't know how. I didn't have a plan in place or anything, but I knew like it was messing with my mental. I was like, I cannot. Even though I'm making all this money, the job was just so stressful. So fast forward, I ended up staying another 4 years. Fast forward, close to that last year of me quitting, I started putting money away. I started paying off debt that I had. Started, even with my car payment. My car was almost paid for at the time. So I started doubling up on my car payment because I could afford to do it. I was making a lot of money, trust me. And eventually, I finally quit the job. And God worked it out because I ended up getting another job similar to what I was doing, but the people that I was working with was so much nicer and the stress was gone. Now, I wasn't making as much money as I was making from that job, but the stress was gone and I was happy. So yeah, take a breather, do a mind reset before you make any drastic decisions. Next, think about what's really dragging you down. Is it your boss? Is it the long hours at work? Or is it just the work itself? Write it down Who cares if it's messy as long as you can read it? Getting clear on the specifics can actually help you see a way out and know what to avoid in the future. Plus, sometimes you may realize there's parts of your job that you actually do like, and this will help you as you are figuring out what to do next. Let's talk money for a second. If savings are low, this is something that you can actually start to fix now. You need to look at your budget, but don't look at it in a way that makes you feel miserable. You need to look at it and see what you can trim now. Maybe you have some subscriptions that you're not using. Maybe you realize that you eat out too much. You can cut back on takeout food. Maybe you can look around your house and there's some items that you're not using that you can sell, or even go into your closet. Maybe you have some clothes, shoes, jewelry, things that you no longer use that you can get rid of and make a profit. I had a bunch of clothes, I had a bunch of shoes, things that I had bought that still had the tags on it from me doing impulsive shopping. I went online, I opened up an account with Poshmark, I opened up an account with another thing, I think it was called Macari. Don't quote me, not sure, but I think that's the name of it. And I posted my clothes, my shoes, other items online, and I sold them. This will help you, start to save a little bit of money, and it won't make you feel so anxious whenever you are ready to make that move. So you are drained with your current job, but what could be next? Start exploring other opportunities out there. Start scrolling the job boards. Maybe you could pick up a trade or a skill. This will give you some direction and some hope. Don't feel like you need a perfect answer right away, because you don't. But this can help you figure out what to do next and find something that aligns with what you want to do. Finally, set a goal or a timeline. This doesn't have to be anything extreme. Say to yourself, in like 6 months, I'll be ready to make a move. Or in 3 months, I will have an emergency fund built up. When you do this, it makes the grind seem a little bit more manageable, while you know you are working toward something better. It's kind of like having an incentive. When I know that I'm working toward something, it always feels a little bit better to know that there's something at the end of the rainbow. It's kind of like an incentive to keep me going. Look, I know it's tough to feel stuck like this, but taking a few small steps will get you closer to the type of life and work that you actually want. Be patient, be kind to yourself. There's no rush. Just remember that every small step counts. And also, you got this. So if this video resonated with you, please, let's talk about it in the comment section below. Do not forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.